I'm going to share a Cuba road trip from Cayo Santa Maria to Santiago de Cuba. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you to check it out here first. On day 4, we drove on a 48-kilometer causeway from Remedios to Cayo Santa Maria. As you can see on the map, this is the only road to Cayo Santa Maria, and you're literally driving in the middle of the ocean. Cayo Santa Maria is famous for its white sand beaches and luxury all-inclusive resort. We visited Aquario de Venario to see dolphins and spent the night at one of the resorts. The Pueblo La Estrella is a large shopping and entertainment center in Cayo Santa Maria. You can find Cuban cigars, handicraft, and local artwork at Mercado al Aire Libre. There are also lots of street performing that makes you feel like in a carnival. It's like amusement park and beach resort combined together. The whole area is fantastic, but we need to keep moving east to our destination. The 5th day we drove to Gamaguey, and before that we passed by a town called Moron. I remember Ryan told our driver Felix what moron means in English, and he was laughing so loud, pointing people outside from the window and called them moron as we drove past by the town. He is such a funny guy, and I wish I knew Spanish to understand more of his jokes. We stopped at a restaurant in Moron to have lunch. As I remember, all the food we had in Cuba was delicious. As an island country, a number of dishes include seafoods, which is my favorite. Because of the climate in Cuba, tropical fruits and root vegetables are incorporated in many dishes. Order a tropical fruit juice is a must in every meal, and they are delicious. We spent the night at Gamaguey, and the 6th day we reached one of our main destinations, Santiago de Cuba. We first visited Castillo de Moro. It is a fortress on the coast of Santiago de Cuba that overlooks the bay. It was designed in the early 1600s as a defense against raiding pirates. The construction of the citadel took 62 years. The fortress was declared a World Heritage Site, cited as the best preserved and the most complete example of Spanish-American military architecture. The view from the fortress was amazingly beautiful. After that, we went to the Revolution Plaza to see the most iconic monument in Santiago de Cuba. The site is to remember one of the most noteworthy guerrilla leaders in the 19th century, the General Antonio Maceo. He is famous for using machetes as a war weapon as a substitute for the Spanish sword. The 32 giant machetes around the statue symbolize the determination of Cubans to gain independence. It's one of the most eye-catching monuments I've ever seen. After leaving Santiago de Cuba, we drove through Guantanamo to Baracoa. As we keep moving east, it's getting more and more remote. The distance between towns are getting further, but the landscape of nature was fabulous along the way. I really enjoyed this part of the ride. When we arrived Baracoa, it was already dark. Since we didn't book anything in advance, we always find accommodation on the spot every day. I remember Felix plays an important role to help finding accommodation, even when we arrived at town late at night. After walking for a few blocks and asking around, we can always find somewhere to stay. Since Cuba only allows foreigners to stay at government-approved places, which is more expensive, Felix will have to find a cheap place for himself too. Sometimes he will stay with friends if he has a friend around. Sometimes he will ask for locals to let him spend the night. There was never a problem. During this trip, I can really feel how warm-hearted Cubans are and how generous they are even to the people they met for the first time. That's all from day 4 to day 6. From Cayo Santa Maria, we drove over 800 kilometers, and now we finally reached Baracoa. In the next video, I'm gonna show you the beauty of Baracoa and the easternmost point of Cuba. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in part 3. Bye!